Welcome to SEN. So I thought I'd take a bit of an opportunity to just introduce everyone to what SEN is, how it works, what different things you could possibly expect while we're doing this, and yeah, kind of sell the idea to you guys really. I'm going to get things wrong. There's no doubt about it. I can already see my green screen isn't working properly, but that's fine. We're going to have to work through these little issues just while I get better at it. But essentially, this is the format. This is how it's going to work. I'm just going to show you through various different bits and pieces that we can do throughout the time that we're going to use SEN and go from there. So first of all, I'm going to show you some of the different sort of content sharing platforms that we've got here today. So I'm going to be showing you a lot of slides. I'm going to be showing you a lot of different content that you can use throughout the semester. And this is just one of the different views that we can use. So you can see here, just on this side next to me is the screen. And I can basically flick through these different presentation slides to show you about different things. Another view that I'm hoping to use quite a lot as we move forward throughout the semester is just simply the whole thing. So if we take a look, so you can see here, it's less of me and more of the content that you guys want to actually consume and see. So hopefully you can sort of see the benefit of this already, is that you kind of get to see, me all animated, waving my arms around and being excited about what we're going to present to you over the semester. But really, you can kind of see the content as you're supposed to see it, full screen, full size on your screen, kind of moving forwards. Now it's difficult. I'm not gonna lie. Like sitting here, it's pressure. There's a red light on in front of me. I know you guys are listening and watching, and if I make a mistake, there's not really much I can go back on. But like I say, I'm kind of gonna feel it out and see how it's gonna work over the coming days. Another feature that we've got that I'm just gonna show you now. Now hopefully this will work. Again, some things won't work as I try and get things moving, but essentially we've got a live chat function here. It's not picking it up just now, but I'll get that fixed before we go on. But essentially, you'll have the opportunity to write in any messages and questions that you might have about the stream, and they'll pop up in this little box. So when we sort of transfer to this section, if you've already submitted a question or a comment, it'll come up in this box and we can start talking about it from there. So I can try and answer your questions a bit more like immediately, like with a bit more immediacy. So if there is any problems or concerns that students are having across the different platforms, the different the modules, then we can try and address them straight off the bat. I'm hoping to use the news desk. Here we are. I've got my own news studio. Amazing. At the moment, we've got this guy. He's sat behind me. He won't be there. I need to sort that out. But we've got our little bird here. He's going to be with us because we're going to be talking through some tweets and things that you should be aware of and things that are going on within the sport and exercise nutrition world. And again, no news desk is complete without some books and some reference material there. But essentially, you can kind of see how the format's going to work. Hopefully, we'll give you different news updates, different module updates, things that you need to be aware of moving forward throughout the weeks in this format, and basically just give you some updates. Another one would be sort of important updates. So if we transfer over to that now, again, here we are. Different setting, keeps it nice, keeps it original, keeps things moving along. But again, say Claire wants to update you on concepts and principles of nutrition. I'd probably do that through this form. And it'll always be backed up by an announcement, so don't feel like you have to watch this to get all of the content you need. But essentially, this is how it's going to work. I'll use these different scenes, these different formats in order to translate and transfer and let you know about all the different information. The final scene I want to show you is the following. So it just looks like me on a black screen because that's what it is at the side thing. But I do have a second webcam set up in the room, which would allow me to have different module leaders coming in and talking about their content, their modules. So essentially, talking about the different assessments that are coming up and how you can kind of maximize the mark that you've got in that assessment coming up. So different things that you might want to look for in the assessment description or in the marking grids and rubrics and criteria and things like that. So actually speaking to the module leader, and again using the chat function as we go through to try and answer some of your questions, so that we've got like absolute clarity on how you can pretty much get the most out of the course, get the most out of your assessments, and hopefully leave here with a strong MSc moving forwards. So as I said, this was just a kind of short introduction video. It's pretty much the first one that I've done that actually matters. So most of the time I've just been sat in this room on my own and just talking to myself. And I think all of my colleagues who are sat all over this direction are just thinking, what the hell is this guy up to? But hopefully you guys like it. I think this format's going to be strong. Hopefully we'll get some good engagement. But do let me know if things could be improved. So just get in touch via email, or just when you see any of your tutors in the corridor, really. So but thanks very much for listening and watching, and I look forward to getting to know you over the semester as we go. Thanks a lot.